Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I just thought I'd come and show you a quick little card I made. I'm going to share the ShareSunshine from, that's a hard word to say, ShareSunshine from Stampin' Up. It's a download that you can get, and I'll tell you all about that in just 1 second here. I am trying to fix my page so that I can see what's going on. I don't want to get you guys out of focus or anything. But anyway, my name's Rita Holmes, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live in Ohio. Love stamping, love teaching, and since we've gone virtual more so than anything, I just thought I'd start doing videos, so I got these to share with you. Anyway, I have a Stampin' Up! Website. It's ritaholmes.stampinup.net. And that's where you can get the download for what I'm going to show you today. It's $12. If you buy it, 100% of the proceeds goes to 2 different charities that you can pick which one that you would like. I'll show you that download in just a second. Also wanted to tell you my YouTube channel here is Stamp Crazy by Rita Holmes. I'd love for you to subscribe to it and to share it so that I can get a little bit more traffic and hopefully get people to like what I'm doing. I have a Facebook group, Stamp Crazy VIP. You're more than welcome to join that. I do a Technique Tuesday every Tuesday on there live, Facebook Live, and I also put the directions for the technique I do and also for the card that I'm making with that technique. I do a PDF that I put in the files that you are more than welcome to print off and use. I do have a May host code if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Rep and you see something you'd like to order or you want a catalog. If you want a catalog, you just contact me. If you order something, I'd appreciate you using my May host code. Only if you don't have another demonstrator and you want to order something. I don't want to take anybody's business. That's not what I'm here for. I'm more here to show you what to do than anything. Let me show you this download is, I got them all. There we go. In the download, it's called ShareSunshine, and the first 2 pages just tells you what colors they used. If you printed in color, the colors match our cardstock. So let me show you some of them. I've used a lot of them. I don't have much of this one left. It looks like that. But it's got a lot of other, it's got the just roll it, let's just roll with it. It's got I don't forget, wash your hands is the other one that's on this page. And then there's 15 pages of thing. Here's the other part of that. Yeah. And then this is at the bottom. And the one in this color and one in black and white. And then there's just all kinds of different sayings. Some of them are just really cute. I'm going to show you some cards that I made with it. Like I said, there's 15 pages of sayings in that you can use. The first 2 pages just tells you what colors, tells you what coordinating products go good with it. If you are a Stampin' Up! Lover like I am, it's really helpful. I also printed this out in black and white, and so here's the colors you get with that. You get a black, and then you get like a grayscale, and I just thought they were really neat in those colors because then it really doesn't matter what paper that you use. And you can, it is a download. When you pay for it, automatically you'll get an email to go ahead and download it. And you can use that over and over and over and over again. All I ask is that you do not share it because it is a fundraiser, more or less, that they're doing to give back for the COVID virus. All the proceeds goes to the COVID virus. So, okay, let me show you some of the cards I made using all of the sentiments and that they have there. So I'm going to go through and show you. This one says spread joy, not germs. Just use some of our DSP, the Daisy Punch, and also the Settles embossing folder I used on here. So and then a die to cut the sentiment out. And then the inside, I just put a piece of white paper where you can just write a message, you know, just something to lift somebody up. The next card I'll show you is, it says 6 feet apart, but still in my heart. I used our bird ballad paper and cut out 2 little birds to represent 6 feet apart. And I just decorated the inside to write a saying with that one also. This one says, let's just roll with it. It has the toilet paper on it. I put a little piece of toilet paper behind it, just kind of crinkled it up in the middle. And used die cuts to cut out my circles for the sentiment and a little backing. Didn't do anything in the middle of that one. This one, I did the chop technique where you chop in diagonals. I took a 6x6 piece of paper, just kind of cut a couple of them up and matched them. Really easy to do. It says stay safe, flatten the curves, stay apart. Again, I didn't put anything in the inside of that one. I did that same type of card in just different colors. It says sending joy and sunshine, not germs. And again, I didn't put anything inside so that you can write. This one is called Sending Love and Paper Hugs. I used our new Ornate Garden DSP, and it's just a little different of a fun fold card. And then these two says have another quarantini. It's like a normal martini, but you drink it at home alone. So I did one with the color versions of the colors of papers that they said goes with your sentiment. And this one I just did with black, and then I kind of matched the color I did the olives in this one. So that's 2 cute cards. Now the card that I'm going to show you and show you how to make is a toilet paper roll. And I've got several of them made, so I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to bring in a piece of dark cardstock because I did this as a Facebook Live in my Stamp Crazy VIP group, and one of the ladies said she couldn't hardly see this card because I had it white on white. So anyway, this one says just roll with it. Looks like a toilet paper roll, and you just open it, write your sentiment. And I did, this one is the same thing, only it's going to go this way. It depends on which way you want your toilet paper to look. You can have your roll to the right or to the left, or you can have it up to the top, not to the bottom so much because it won't sit. So, and this one says, I totally share my toilet paper with you. And this one's another, let's just roll with it. And I like the toilet paper little things to go with this type of card. But I'm going to show you how I made it. I did use an embossing folder on the front to make it look like the toilet paper looks. I used this little flower, which is from the Ornate Garden Suite, and then I used one of the swirls. I purposely like the flowers a little better, but you know which one. But I will show you that this one goes this way. They will sit up so that when you send them, if people want to sit them up, that they'll be able to, okay? So here we go. This is such a simple thing to do with your cards. So what you're going to do is, of course, you're going to take a piece of white cardstock. You're going to fold it in half. I usually score it, but I didn't today. And you're going to take your scoring tool. I use a Pampered Chef pot scrubber just because I like the feel of it. And you're going to fold your card, okay? And then what you're going to do next is you're going to take a pencil and you're going to make your lines to make your curves. I do want to say that I didn't make this card up. I saw this card made, I think it was on Gina K Designs. I think one of the girls there did it. And I thought it was so cute, I started making them, and I thought, well, I'm going to bring them to my little group of people and show them in case they want to make them. So anyway, what you do is you just take and just curve that, okay? Just make your curve, and you're going to turn it around and you're going to curve the same way. You're just going to curve your toilet paper. And while you've got that curved, I'm going to have my card to where it's going to open. It's going to be this way, okay? This one's upside down. It's actually, let me get the right one and show you. I want this to be my side to show the roll and to open here. So I'm going to draw my other line for this opening right here. And I'm just going to curve that. And then what I'm going to do is take my paper scissors and I'm going to just curve this out. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and just curve it out. And therefore we're going to get rid of those. And then I'm going to open it up and I'm going to cut on this line. So I want to cut that out. And I just cut on the outside of that pencil line so I don't have to erase. And there I have my fold. Okay? So what I'm going to do next is we need to emboss this. So I'm going to get my Big Shot out here real quick, and I'm going to lay it up here. And we are going to do our toilet paper to make it look like toilet paper. So what I'm going to do is take my embossing folder and I'm going to stick this in long ways because the other way it does not fit. Just bring it up to your fold line. Make sure if you're using a embossing folder it goes this way, that you've got it to where it's going to go through on both sides. I use the blue plate. Stick that over and run that through. Okay, and then let me get this back out of the way. Put my black paper back down so you can see this. So there you can see my embossing. And it's just little flowers. Looks really cute. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take and make my paper like the hole in the paper where the cardboard is. I'm just going to take and I'm going to make my pencil line dark. Now you can take and use your pencil if you want to and kind of color that in and just leave it penciled. But I'm going to take our Stampin' Blends in the light smoky slate, and I'm just going to fill that in. Nothing fancy. You could get fancy if you wanted to with it, but it's to represent a toilet paper roll. I don't think there's anything fancy about that. And then I'm going to take the small end and I'm just going to make some lines in there. Okay. I went ahead on my Big Shot and I cut out my toilet paper roll and a backing for it, a mat. And I did this with the layering circles. I just matched up two of how I wanted them. And I'm going to take and I'm going to actually pop dot the white onto the Mango Melody or Medley, whichever one it's called. I forget all the time. It's not one of my favorite colors. Even though yellow is one of my favorite colors, this one's a little too orange. And then I'm going to take and I want a lot of dimensional with this. So I'm going to take and put some more dimensionals here. 4 will be enough. These cards are so easy and they're fun. You know, it's kind of something to make us laugh through all this. And then I'm just going to take it and I just put it at an angle so that way I don't have to worry about getting it so straight. And there's my little card. And there's my roll of toilet paper. These you can put in the mail. When I first did this download, I took this saying here and I wrapped it around. I wrapped a string around a roll of toilet paper and made this into a tag. I put a tag backing on it and stuff. And I set them on my neighbor's porches. And it was really cute. I got a lot of laughs out of that. And I saw that was Stamped with Tammy. Tammy White did that idea. And it was fun doing that. But these I can put in the mail and mail them. I've got a lot of them ready to go since I've been playing with them. And I'm going to mail some of those out. So I hope that maybe you want to take advantage of this download, knowing that the $12 that you pay for it will actually go to a charity to help with the COVID virus. And you get tons and tons and tons and tons of sayings to make plenty of cards. And some of them you can put like inside and outside. Just depends on what you want to do with them. But there's a lot of cute ideas and a lot of stuff to do with them. And I just wanted to share what I did. And I hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully we'll see you soon. But before I turn this off, I just want you to know that I'd love for you to share my video. And I'd like for you to subscribe to it. That way you'll get and turn on the notifications so you can get the videos as they pop up. And don't forget, if you want to join my Facebook group, it's Stamp Crazy VIP. If you just go and do a search on that, you'll find me. And like I said, every Tuesday I do a technique there. And I hope to see y'all soon. Thanks.